Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all bloody brilliant and just loving life as you should be. It's a lovely day today. I tell you what, it's actually a Sunday. Don't normally, well, sometimes, not always, do I come out here on a blooming Sunday, but I have. And it's brilliant. And I've noticed we've got a new addition. I haven't come here for bloody, well, a couple of months probably. Well, maybe, don't know, maybe a month or something like that. I've come here today and we've got a new addition here. So, bloody hell, let's have a look, shall we? Look, this little piece of like grass hump here, we often drive up and down. I don't know whether they put these fences here to try to stop us, or me, or not, I don't know, but probably not. But anyway, we've got some new little fences, look, post and rails, look. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Done really well, actually. They've actually done really well. Actually, maybe they're not. That's not quite so flush, that side to that side. When I do these, I like to make them so that they're in the middle there, so that it's pleasing to the eye. But anyway, done quite well. New addition to the car park. I done miles and miles and miles of this type of fence back when I worked for a company, and we made a golf course in a town quite close to London called Rainham, and there was miles and miles of this fencing, and I had to do quite a lot of it, but we didn't use screws, we used nails. But anyway, let's stop talking about fencing, shall we? It's such a brilliant day. I'm actually in pure shock about how nice of a day it is, but I must say it did get dark last night by 9:15. 9:15 it was dark. You know what that means? That means summer's starting to wind down. And I've got this twin engine beast, the HotBodies Lightning GTX2 today. I just want to give it a bit of a run, you know? Such a lovely truck. I mean, it's been sitting now in the garage for, I think the last time I ran this, it was about winter, because I remember the ground was a bit wet and it was a bit nippy, and I think it was even raining the last time I ran this. So I thought to myself, I woke up this morning, that's what I done. I woke up this morning and I looked out the window, and the sun was just starting to rise, and I looked out and I said to myself, blimey, Orinoco, what are you going to do this morning? And he didn't reply. So I said to myself, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do this morning? I know what I'll do. I'll go out, enjoy the morning when there's no one around, and I'll take a Nitro car out. And the one I'm going to take out is the HotBodies GTX Lightning 2. So here we are. And a little bit of an announcement, just a little bit of an announcement. When I first got this Lightning GTX2, there was loads and loads of interest of people wanting to buy it, you know, and I always just said, no, it's not for sale. No, I'm not selling it. I don't want to sell it. But now the situation has arisen where I need some extra some extra dough in order to do some things in life, just to better the life for my family, etc., etc. Now, I don't need to sell it, but I'd like to, if I can, to try and raise a bit of dollars. So the price will be the price. The price is the price, right? There's no, or maybe a small amount of negotiation, but I want to sell it to a collector. I don't want to sell it to some knob who is going to break it up for parts, you know, or is not going to appreciate it or whatever. Plus, these are rare now, and I didn't realise how rare these were. I know someone, I've got a few contacts here, And I know someone who, someone said to me these are selling for a certain price, and I didn't quite believe them. You know, I was like, yeah, whatever. But I know someone who's a very, very enthusiastic collector. And I've only got enough fuel for bloody one tank each. Bloody hell. Anyway, he's a very, very enthusiastic collector, and he had one, and it was not in quite as good condition as this, I don't think. And that sold for, well, a price of which I was extremely shocked. So, you know, it is what it is. If you're interested, we'll contact me on Instagram or somewhere, and we'll have a little bit of a chat, see if we can come to an agreement. But the price will be the price. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I'll just work a few more hours and get the dollar I need. Right, which engine should we start up first? Which one should we go for first? Let's pick up these. Which one should we go for? I reckon we'll start up the right one first, get the right one going, and then we'll get the left one going. Very, very tasty indeed, my friends. Very, very tasty indeed. Well, I haven't primed it yet. I'm going to do the way that a lot of you got fader. Do it like this. Really, this needs a fill. Oh, it went quiet for a minute. How did just make a phone call, sort something out, and so obviously I had to turn it off. Anyway, let's get back to it. We'll start this. Actually, we won't. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll I did notice that just then it sounded a little bit on the lean side, so we'll just give it a tad bit more fuel on both sides, like that. That should be adequate, I would have thought. And then we'll fire up again. God, what a lovely truck. They really did make things nicely back then, didn't they? Like, they need to start making stuff like this again. They really, really do. Yeah, I know we're only down to one engine. Still sounds a little bit lean, so we're riching it up a bit more. We get one going nicely. There we go. That now. Oh, that's got some power with just a one engine. Jesus. That's some serious stuff right there. Very serious. Very, very serious. Turn that one up a little bit. Turn that one off for a second. Oh, we find out what's the matter with this one. Oh, my giddy aunt. Oh, come on, man. What's going on here? There we go. Get this one going. I think it's definitely it's not been, it ain't been around for a long time, so it, you know, it just needs a little. A bit of a clear out. Now we we got them both going nicely. Now we've only got half a tank on that one and a full tank on the other one now, and that's all the fuel I've got, so we're just going to have to make do with what we've got. Haha. Another bit of grass. Trying to clear out this one engine. I think it's the right engine. Because it was sat there ticking over for so long. It got all full of oil. And now it's not very happy. So I'm just trying to clear that out. And the only way to clear that out is to give it a good rev. Oh no, we're running out of nitro. I think we've just run out of nitro now. Oh well, that's not good. If we run out of nitro, that's the end of the game, because I didn't bring enough. I bought what I thought would have been enough for 2 tanks. But it wasn't, I think. Well, you lot, that's the end of the line. We've run out of nitro. That's my fault, didn't bring enough. I was just clearing out that right hand engine there because it sat over there ticking over. I was just admiring it, you know, and just looking around, sorting out my toolbox with it ticking over. And yeah, and it got a bit full of oil. So I thought I'd give that right hand engine a good old clean out, give it a good rev up and down that nice piece of grass over there. And run out of nitro now, so that's the end of that. I tell you what, this really needs a field. This car park's not good enough. And I went to 2 fields this morning. And the first park that I went to this morning, it had, even at that time in the morning, what time was it? It must have been about, I think it was roughly 5:30, 20 to 6, something like that this morning. I went to the first field, and smack bang in the middle of it was this group of older ladies doing like yoga and stuff. And I thought, well, obviously I can't be there because they're out at that time in the morning because it's peaceful and quiet. And they want to do their yoga. They don't want me buzzing around, do they? So then I went to a different park. And this one's got like, next to it's got like a basketball court with a fence around it. And there was different ladies in there. I had to walk there because the car park's over there. So I walked along. I thought, oh, the field looks empty. Anyway, so I'm walking down there. And then there was these ladies. The camel toe brigade, I like to call them. It's the craze at the moment, isn't it? I don't know why they do it, but they wear this like proper lycra-y stuff, camel toe there and everything like that. And so they were doing their yoga. And I thought to myself, well, the field's empty, but they're in the basketball court doing their yoga or whatever it is they're doing. They had the mats on the floor and all sorts. And I thought, well, I can't really be buzzing around there either, can I? Because they're there for their peace and quiet doing their yoga. And to be honest, even if I had an electric car, probably still wouldn't have done it. You know, probably still wouldn't have gone in that field because, I don't know, they're there for their peace and quiet. And even if I had an electric one, you still get the, you know, the noise, don't you? The electric noise. And they're there for just the, because it is really quiet around there, really quiet. It's quiet out in the sticks. I mean, all you can hear is a few birds tweeting here and there. No road noise, no nothing. So you really would hear an electric car as well. And I thought, well, let's just go to the car park. But this truck really does need a good open piece of grass field, really, because you've got to really. This little car park's not enough. You can't get no throttle on it, even with the one engine. It really does need a field. And it needs to be ragged, you know, it needs to be, you've got to, those engines are that type of engine where they like to be on full throttle, and that's what they like. That's just the way they are. But it's such a lovely truck. Anyway, that's how I ended up in this car park this morning. But that is the end of that, my friends. My own fault, didn't bring enough nitro. I'll let you have a go at me for that in the comments. Next time, bring more nitro. Yes. Well, there we go. So, that will be the end of that, my friends. Pack it up and be on my merry way. Right, that's it, all packed up. Thanks for watching, you lot. I'll see you lot on the next one. And I haven't done any of this. I've been so busy trying to do just general things in life, you know. I've had to do a bit of drainage in the garden and other bits and bobs, and you know, I haven't had a chance to even think about coming out and having a go of any RC cars. But it's nice to have a little bit of a break sometimes, I suppose. But that was a good morning, really pleased with that, and it's always a pleasure running that little twin engine, you know, that little twin engine nitro truck. Really nice car. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you lot on the next one. I'm still in shock. I really am still in shock. Like, it's just such a lovely day. It's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The next time you've got a few seconds, yeah, just stand back, look around, look up at the sky, and think to yourself, what a brilliant day. What an excellent day. Unless you're living in London, or you're in London, and then you can look around and think, what an awful time it is in this place. As you probably guessed, I don't like London. Anyway, cheerio, you lot. Have a lovely day.